everybody's been talking about comparing to 1930s depression time and all that stuff, and you're talking about 1970s stagflation. Is that the most likely model that you see what's happening now?
Well, I mean, really, if you look at scenarios, there's three potential scenarios. One is the 1930s where everything collapses and nobody believes in what's going on, and the stock market goes down and the banks don't lend, et cetera, and we really go into a depression. I believe with the steps that the various central banks have taken and the the assurances that we've given that our money in the banks are secure and the money market is not secure, I don't think that scenario is going to likely occur. And then we've got the scenario of the 80s where things went down very rapidly, and then it turned around and everything got okay and confidence came back and the economy picked up. And that was a sharp drop followed by a sharp increase. And some people believe that maybe that may happen where, government is given all these assurances, but these assurances will be not necessary. The government will actually then sell their shares of AIG and all the documentation and all the loans that they made, and that actually make money out of it, and everybody's confidence will come back, and within 2 years we're back to normal. That's another. So we've got a sort of a worst case scenario 30s, best case scenario 80s. I think the most likely scenario is the 70s. And that's painful enough. I mean, that's going to be a decade of slow growth and high inflation. I hope it'll be the 80s, but I don't think it. I believe it'll be the 70s.
On the retail level, how do you think the retail level as a whole will perform this holiday season?
Well, if you look at the retail level in the U.S., you already have seen indication of what's happened in the past week. The consumer has really pulled back. The confidence level has gone down. The consumer confidence has hit, historical lows, and the purchasing from the retail end has gone down. So it's likely that this Christmas season will be, significantly below last year. Single digit below last year. Hopefully flat, but most likely below last year. But you already see that in the results of the last week.
Right.
I mean, it's nothing we're forecasting. It's already there.
Right, it's happening now, yes, with a lot of the numbers that's coming out.
Right. Now, that's not the same case around the world. I mean, the Asian market is still buying things. The governments are looking to sort of entice local consumption. And so hopefully if those markets can convince their people to buy, then the global recession will be a little bit slower because they will have to buy raw materials. They will have to buy, ingredients to go into the manufacturing that the local people will buy, and therefore hopefully the recession will be much, much milder in Asia.